guys, I've missed you guys so much and I miss creating YouTube videos so much. But as I explained to you guys on Instagram why I have been busy lately, it was almost impossible to fit YouTube in my daily routine. Now since we are on lockdown, I have no excuses, so I thought I would sit down and film my everyday makeup routine for you guys. This has been asked by you guys millions and millions and millions of times, and I have done this on my Instagram stories twice before, but I never added it to a highlight, so you guys would always ask me, or any new followers would always ask me to do it. So I thought that I would make a YouTube video so you guys can always refer to it anytime that you need. So if you want to see the products that I've been using for years and tips and tricks that I've been doing, keep on watching. If you guys like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see my everyday makeup routine, keep on watching. The first thing you should probably do is push your hair back, and I'm using these ears just to keep in theme because Halloween just finished. I'm just gonna look this side just because I have my mirror here and it's easy for me to kind of do my makeup in the mirror rather than getting up close up personal with you guys in the camera. So let's get started. The first thing that you want to do is really prep your skin, and this is something that I always do. Moisturizing is a must for me. Lately I've been using the Wishful Honey Balm. It's really nice and it's very gelish and it has a really nice texture. So I just moisturize my skin first. I moisturize my skin first and I nicely and gently massage that into my skin and make sure to always go upwards. You don't want to help gravity, you don't want to pull your skin down. You just want to gently apply it into your skin. Once I'm done moisturizing my skin, I like to leave this on for a few seconds before I move into my primer. I received this Huda Beauty primer a few weeks ago and I haven't used it, so I thought that I'll use it with you guys for the first time in this video and give it a try. The liquid inside the bottle looks pretty thick. It's not as thick as I thought it would be. It's quite runny. So I'm just gonna apply this all over my skin. So let's state the obvious, guys. As you guys know, I'm not a professional makeup artist. This is just how I prefer and like to do my makeup, but I hope some of you guys may learn something from it. Fingers crossed. But I'm just going to show you guys all the products I've been using for years. So yeah, let's get into it. Once I moisturize and prime my skin, the first thing that's super important to me is to color correct my skin. As you can see, it's dark under my eyes, and in this region I have a few spots here, and that's completely normal. We are all human. I've been using this Decay Cosmetics color correcting and concealing palette. As you guys can see, I use the orange color quite a lot. The first thing I like to do is I just use my fingers for this, just because it blends out easier for me, but you can use a brush if you want. Do you guys color correct your skin? Let me know in the comments below. Is this just an extra step? But I noticed that when I do this, my foundation looks so much better and there's a even tone throughout my face. So that's why I prefer to do this. And I don't do this all the time, guys. I do this if I have a shoot or a wedding or something. We have a little guy on my forehead today. So I'm just going to show you guys all the tips and tricks that I do. Not really, it's nothing uncommon out of the blue. They're all pretty basic. But I'm just going to share it with you guys. Even though this is a everyday makeup routine, I'm also going to show you guys what I kind of do for events, because my glam makeup is not far off from my everyday makeup. Once I've color corrected my face, you can see that my face is in a more even tone right now. I have to go over with foundation and concealer, so that's why it looks a bit orange at the moment. You can see it kind of evened out my eye bags. I hope you guys can see. The thing that I do is I go in with my foundation. These are the two foundations that I've been using for a couple of years now, but I really want to try the Huda Beauty. Those of you who asked me what are the couple of foundations that I use, this is the Studio Fix, the MAC foundation, and I'm in the shade NC42. And I also use NARS sometimes. It really depends on my day. This is in the shade Valencia, for anyone who wants to know. So guys, keep in mind that you can't look at someone's shade through a video or social media and assume that you're the same complexion and go buy the same foundation that the person uses. So always do your research and look at a couple of swatches. I think I'm going to try brown sugar and see if it matches my skin. This is the first time that I'm trying it. I'm so excited. This is the first time I'm applying it on my face. I think that's a pretty good match. What do you guys think? Let me also swatch Butter Pecan and see how it is. Okay, so I think Butter Pecan is a little bit light for me. I can use it as a concealer if I wanted to. Go in, and I'm going to go in with a bit of primer again because I just wiped everything off. I'm just going to use brown sugar as my foundation base. I think brown sugar is a pretty good match for me. I hope so. It's not too thick, it's super easy to blend out as well, especially in the type of climate that we are in. I think this is perfect. This is with one layer of coverage. What do you guys think? Should I go in with the second one or should I leave it at this? I think I'm gonna leave it at this because my everyday makeup routine, I also just go with like 5 or 6 dabs on my face and I blend that out. This is the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation in Brown Sugar. This is just the concealer that I use, and it's the Sephora one in the shade Walnut. I used this for a few years now. It was really hard for me to find a concealer that matched my skin, and I like to go slightly lighter with my concealer just to brighten up my face a little bit. When it comes to concealer, this is all I apply. I don't go with the full-on triangle. I like to keep it pretty natural at the same time. Just take my beauty blender and I blend it all out. So this is pretty much it for my concealer. I like to keep it quite light. Just to set it, I use the Huda Beauty Loose Powder. I just tap that in with my beauty blender. I know it looks a bit pale at the moment, but don't worry because we're going to contour. For my contour, I'm also going in with this Huda Beauty Cream Contour. I love it so much, and I use the shade Medium. I just like to go over my cheekbone, if that makes sense. That way gives me the illusion of having higher cheekbones. And I just blend it out as always, or you could just leave it like that if you want to. Sorry guys, my bangs are growing back, so I have hair all over the place. Just ignore if it looks a little crazy right now. It's like an event or a wedding. I also like to contour my nose, but I don't do this for my everyday makeup because I just find it a bit extra. But you can do it if you wanted to. Just like to blend it with my fingers. That's it for my nose contour. Pretty basic, nothing out of the ordinary. And this is the blush that I've been using also for a few years. It's the Decay Cosmetics Floral Blush. This is what it looks on the inside. It's so cute. This is the blush I've been using for a few years now. I don't know if this is a wrong technique, but I really like to bring my blush all the way to the center of my cheek. I feel like it gives a sun-kissed look. I like to go overboard with my blush because I don't know if it's just me, but I noticed that my blush is the first thing that kind of leaves my face. Then I just take my beauty blender and I like to tap the product in or get any excess onto the sponge. Once I'm happy and I look like a semi-clown, then I move on to my brows. I don't fill my brows out all the time because as you guys can see, it's pretty thick and it's pretty dark. Then again, I am going to show you guys how I fill my brows because I promised you guys that I would show you all the products that I use. The brow set that I use, it's also from Decay Cosmetics, and I have used this for a few years now. I don't really change the shape of my brows. I leave it as it is just because I'm not so pro at it and I don't want to kind of mess things up. The eyeliner that I use is also the Huda Beauty liner. It's really good and it's double-sided as well. You have the pencil side on one side and on the other side, the other side is the liquid liner. So it's perfect for any mood that you're in. But I'm going to show you guys a product that you can find here in Sri Lanka. It's the British Cosmetics pen liner. It's really good. It would be so much easier for you guys to go out and buy this, so I'm going to use this one instead. Guys, I just ran to the mirror to do my eyeliner and I also put on mascara on one eye. This is the mascara that I use. It's the Huda Beauty Legit Lash. One side we have the volume brush and on the other side we have the curl and length wand. Wand is a better word than brush. And I just put it on one eyelid at the moment because I want to show you guys what I do if I do have an event or a wedding to go to. This is the eyeshadow palette that I swear by. It's the Huda Beauty palette in Topaz. So this is the eyeshadow palette I swear by, especially these two colors down here. It's something I gravitate towards. It's the brown and the orange together. And I just like to drag it under my lower lash line. I feel like this kind of pulls the look together just a little bit and it really frames your eye nicely. I don't like wearing eyeliner in my waterline because I feel like that closes my eye off a little too much. Once I have the underneath of my eyes defined, then I take this lighter shade in the middle and I just and I just pop it on the inner corners of my eye. It just makes me look wide and awake when I need to be. I'm just going to finish the mascara on my other eye and my lower lashes. Brace yourself for ugly faces in 3, 2, 1. If I do want to put eyeshadow on my eyelids, then again I go in with this one and this one just over my eyelid. The brown obviously on the outer corner of my eyes, and then I just blend the two together and do whatever I feel like depending on the time that I have. So next we have the lips, and I use the liner. This is also by Decay Cosmetics and it's in the shade, can't find the shade, can't find the shade. See? I can't find it. This is the BH Cosmetics lip liner that I use. It goes with all the nudes that I have, or most of the nudes that I have. I always put lip balm on my lips before I put lipstick, so make sure you do that. I forgot to film that. Once I'm happy with how untidily I've lined my lips, I go in with the lipstick. I have so many nudes from Huda Beauty that I love and cherish so much. These are my top 3 favorites. But today I'm going to show you guys a lipstick that I've been wearing for years. I've been wearing it since I was 23, I think, so just a few years. And I always get asked what lipstick I'm wearing when I wear this. This is the MAC lipstick in the shade Taupe, and I always get asked what I'm wearing. But I would show you guys this look today. My order is ghost with you. And that's it for the lips, and this is pretty much all I do for my makeup. And if I do want highlighter with the Huda Beauty 3D highlighting palette, but I don't think I'm gonna use any today just because I don't use highlighter every day. But fine, maybe I'll show you guys. My nose is already quite shiny, but my favorite place to apply highlight is at the tip of my nose. And then I set the whole look with my Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray, and maybe I should just do that now and show you guys. So this is it for my everyday makeup routine. I also add the touches of my makeup routine that I do for night outs or events or weddings or things like that. I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys learned something from it. If you guys have any tips for me or tips you want to share with anyone, leave it in the comments below. I'm probably doing half the things wrong. I definitely wanted to share this video with you guys, and I hope I was able to surprise you guys. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon, hopefully. And yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.